I'm going to get out of my comfort zone, I'm going to get out of the average, and I'm going to achieve whatever dreams I've had, and I'm going to even achieve other dreams that I haven't dreamt about yet. And people, by the way, that dreams are limited to what am I going to eat tomorrow. Once they know what they're going to eat tomorrow or the day after, they feel comfortable. And becoming successful is just a choice. It's a matter of changing your vision, changing the way you look at life. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Book Review DNG, a channel which was created to share premium content from different books and authors that talk about personal development, business, and other topics that have personally inspired me. And for the past weeks, we have been looking at How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell. And today, we are on the 6th chapter that talks about possibility thinking. What is possibility thinking to you? Personally, I think possibility is the chance of something happening, is something actually being done, because impossible is when something cannot be done. So possibility must just be the opposites. So John C. Maxwell starts right away by giving us some reasons as to why we should all learn to embrace possibility thinking. The first one is possibility thinking increases your possibilities. I think it's self-explanatory, but what simply is trying to mean is that when you open up your mind to possibilities, there are so many other doors that actually open up to you. Because once you have told yourself that I can actually do this, I can actually make this happen, you will look at every task, you look at every problem, every assignment given to you as something you can actually do. And that is an attitude that every business owner, every student, every parent, every pastor, actually everyone needs to have in this current life. Second point, he says that possibility thinking draws opportunities and people to you. Generally, when you're positive, when you're a positive thinker, when you're optimistic, yeah, that's the word I need to use. When you're optimistic, many people will be drawn to you because the life is really harsh, and most of the time, like 90% of the time, it's negative thoughts that are surrounded, that are flooding our minds. But when you're positive, when you're optimistic, people will be instantly attracted to you, and opportunities will keep on coming to you because you know that there is nothing too hard, there is nothing impossible for you to accomplish. So open up your brain to possibility, and new opportunities will also be opening up to you. Third point, possibility thinking increases other people's possibilities. Like I've been saying for the previous chapters, these thinking types are actually contagious. When you are engaging yourself in it, the people around you, your family, your friends are constantly going to keep changing to fit in your thinking. And as such, when the possibilities, when the new doors are opening to you, it's going to start happening to the people around you. And I think that is a much better way to change the world we are living in, because trust me, this world is filled with so much negativity. So let's learn to develop this possibility thinking so that we can also contract other people, and many of us will get to become optimists. Fourth point, possibility thinking allows you to dream big dreams. No matter the profession you're in, no matter the field you're actually working in, once you engage yourself in possibility thinking, you are giving yourself a chance, an opportunity to actually dream bigger dreams than what you've been dreaming for the past years. So if you embrace possibility thinking, your dreams will turn from a molehill to a mountain automatically. Why? Because you're always seeing something good happening at the end of the tunnel. You're always seeing a light at the end of every tunnel. And that is something good, because the more you're dreaming bigger dreams, the more you're challenging yourself to achieve them. Fifth point, possibility thinking makes it possible to rise above average. You see, the society we live in today has actually set a standard that most people think they cannot go beyond. But once you tell yourself, you say, I am able, I can, and I will go beyond the average, you will do it. And as such, you're challenging the status quo, you're challenging the people around you to also take that step into doing the impossible. Actually, it's not the impossible, but it seems impossible to people with a small vision, to people with small dreams. And it's actually sad to say that there are people who actually have small dreams, who limit themselves, yet they can go beyond the average that the society has set. And actually, I believe that it is possibility thinking that sets billionaires from the average people, because for them, they have decided to take one step ahead. They do not want to conform to what everyone else is settling for. Take an example of Elon Musk. with this plan of conquering Mars. There is Mark Zuckerberg, there is Jeff Bezos, there is Bill Gates with Microsoft. So there are a lot of possibilities for us outside there. Let us not conform to what everyone else is settling in. We shouldn't accept ourselves to be like the rest. We need to be unique and stand out from the crowd. 6th point, possibility thinking gives you energy. There is no one who gets energized by having negative thoughts. And negative thoughts actually just drain you. They drain all your energy. But once your mind is filled with 90% of positivity, you will have energy. It will give you some kind of superpower to actually stand up and go achieve whatever you want to achieve. So we need to try as much as we can to reduce all the negativity, to drain it out from our lives, because that's the only way we shall have enough energy to stand up and achieve our dreams. 7th point, possibility thinking keeps you from giving up. There is a quote here from Dennis Watley, the author of The Psychology of Winning, that says, "The winners in life think constantly in terms of I can, I will, and I am. Losers, on the other hand, they concentrate on looking for negative thoughts that will only justify the reasons why they are not actually achieving what they would want to achieve." So let us be waking up each day with that attitude. I can, I will, and I am. Because I believe once you have power actually over those 3 words, over those 3 short sentences, you are also able to achieve, you're also actually able to get up and move beyond, to do what most people are not able to do. So let us not be awakening negative thoughts in our mind just because we think we are unable to achieve something. Then we have the next topic. It's how to feel the energy of possibility thinking. So I want to ask you a question. How many successful people do you know who got where they are right now with negative thinking? None. There is actually no one who is successful who got where they are now because they had negative thoughts. No, they all kept their mind with some positive kind of energy that kept them going through the hurdles and hardships or whatever they were facing during the process to becoming successful. So the first point we have here is stop focusing on the impossibilities. You know, there are people actually who are naturally pessimistic, like they naturally fail to gain to actually find something good in bad circumstances. They always look for the negative, they always pay attention to the negative. So for such kind of people, yes, it's not going to be easy to just flood your mind with positive thoughts, but try to delete each negative thought one by one, and you realize that everything else that will be left in your mind will only be positivity. And that's what we should do. We should remove the impossibilities in our life. If you used to tell yourself maybe a couple of weeks back that you cannot climb a mountain, prove yourself wrong. Go on a hike. Do those things that you thought you cannot do, and do them. Get out of your comfort zone and go and do those things, because nothing is impossible to those who have the will. Second point, stay away from the experts. It's even quoted here, because experts are good people because they're knowledgeable, but what they tend to do, they tend to make you feel like you, while you are on the level that you are, you cannot achieve anything big, and that is not good. It's not a nice feeling. What you need to do with experts, you need to learn from them, because yeah, they have the knowledge, yes, but they shouldn't look down on us just because we are a couple of steps back. No. So try to stay away from them. Yeah, you can watch from a distance, you can learn from a distance, but don't let that kind of negative energy that they share around them to have an impact in you. Experts are people that tend to actually be working for possibility thinkers, because possibility thinkers are not people that conform to themselves to a certain pattern, but rather they come out of the box and let their creativity outshine. Whereas experts are people that are always slow. They're not eager to explore other fields than what they're majoring in. And one common sentence you will hear from experts is, "It has never been done before, so you can also not do it." So that's an easy way to actually recognize experts. Third point, we have to look for possibilities in every situation. Yes, some situations may actually look like there is no way out or there is no ray of light, but actually in every problem, in every worst case scenario, there is always that ray that small ray of light that can actually be a way out of the problem, a direction actually to find the solution. So let's have that skill to always identify something that can actually be of positive help in the circumstances that we are facing. Fourth point, we have to dream one size bigger. I think I've already talked about something similar to this, about dreaming bigger dreams. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Because the more you keep on having bigger dreams than what you originally had, you're giving yourself a lot of new opportunities. You're giving yourself new ways to actually make all those big dreams you've ever had to come into accomplishment, to come into reality. So the more we dream, actually, you don't have to start by dreaming bigger in one day. You can start small, then keep increasing. Don't maintain that standard of having small or little dreams. Make sure that whenever you achieve something, you dream one size bigger. You keep on dreaming bigger and bigger. Fifth point, you have to question the status quo. We are talking about something like limiting ourselves to the average, but now here we actually have to question it. Why do most people limit themselves in this way? Because it's somehow not well explained, because I personally do not see why most people would like to remain conformed to a certain pattern of life, yet they can actually go beyond what they believe is the limits. Some people, by the way, their dreams are limited to what am I going to eat tomorrow. Once they know what they're going to eat tomorrow or the day after, they feel comfortable, and I don't think that is normal, especially in this 21st century. We need to be able to wake up each day and look for ways on how we can become like the people we admire. If your role model is Mark Zuckerberg, why? Find out why you are not becoming like him. What is limiting you? Is it resources? You can start up something small with the armor that you have right now. In the coming years, you're going to make it. You're going to become someone. You don't have to limit yourself. You don't have to be engaged in what the society has set as standard or as normal, because no, it is not normal. If 5 people in your country are successful, you can become the 6th one. It's not because there are few that it makes it abnormal. No, it's actually the major number of people who are unsuccessful that makes you question the people living in that country. Last point, find inspiration from great achievers. This is what I'm talking about. If you admire someone, watch their life. Go back and research how they started, with what resources did they have when they started. And slowly you will get to understand that actually their life right now seems easy, but they also came from somewhere, because unfortunately it's not everyone who was born in a rich family. So if you admire someone, if you know any great achievers, watch their life, watch the steps they took, the strategies they took, and how they kept on, what actually kept them moving, what kept them motivated. And you'll actually understand that becoming successful is just a choice. It's a matter of changing your vision, changing the way you look at life, the way you look at things in particular. So I know all of us have role models, apart from our parents, apart from the people we naturally engage in our day-to-day lives. Let's get someone we admire outside there who is successful, and let's watch their process. Let's watch where they came from and how they actually made it to where they are today, and learn a thing or two from them. You know, these people, by the way, you don't need to have an interaction with them. Just watching their process, taking a time to study where they came from and what they are now, trust me, you will get a lot of knowledge from that. Personally, I've taken the decision that I'm not going to limit myself anymore to please the society. I'm going to get out of my comfort zone. I'm going to get out of the average, and I'm going to achieve whatever dreams I've had, and I'm going to even achieve other dreams that I haven't dreamed about yet. And I would also like to encourage you, don't limit yourself. Stop procrastinating what you're supposed to do today, and actually start from today. Make that decision today. As soon as you finish watching this video, take that decision to get out of the society's comfort zone, because I believe even you yourself, you're not comfortable, because this world we are living in right now is a world where they're trying to make all of us look uniform. They're trying to make all of us be conformed to a particular lifestyle, and I don't think that this is right for us. We all have the right to go beyond what society has set for us. We have the right to step out and achieve things that we believe are things that are actually going to change the society we are living in. So one thing that is actually stopping many youths of today is the society they're currently living in and the way they think. So thank you so much. This is what we had for today. This is Book Review with NG. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.